Welcome to the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union ahead of the Blue Jackets' first matchup with the Edmonton Oilers. They start the week at 3-3-1 after falling in overtime their last time out against the Nashville Predators. Kirill Marchenko stayed hot with his fourth goal in the last 6 games, as did Zach Werenski. He netted his third goal of the season, which is third most among all NHL defensemen. The Blue Jackets were undone, though, by turnovers and general sloppiness. They've overwhelmingly liked the way that they've played this season, but head coach Dean Evason says they have to correct those things tonight.
The pucks have to get managed properly and put into proper areas where we can have success. And again, it doesn't mean that we're just throwing it out of our zone. It doesn't mean we're dumping and chasing every time. It just means don't try to beat a guy. Don't turn it over 3 feet inside the blue line, or else it's coming the other way.
Just like the Blue Jackets, the Oilers went to overtime in their last game. That was yesterday when Leon Draisaitl scored in the extra frame to beat the Red Wings by a final score of 3-2. Draisaitl has points in 6 straight, and as he's heating up, so are the Oilers. After a bad start, they've won back-to-back games. So how can the Blue Jackets slow them down tonight? Steve Mears is here to tell you.
All right, Dylan, thanks very much. Time for the Recipe for Success presented by Marzetti. Key number 1 tonight, you go up against the Edmonton Oilers, it's got to be discipline. They'll have to stay out of the penalty box. The Oilers' power play has been over 25% for the last 5 years. Way too many weapons, of course, McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman in front. So discipline is going to be key. Blue Jackets have to stay out of the penalty box. Key number 2, the return of Elvis. Elvis Merzlikins back in goal, his first game since October 15th. Of course, Danil Tarasov started the last 4 games. Goaltending always key, especially against Edmonton, but good to see Elvis healthy and back between the pipes tonight for Columbus. And key number 3, puck management. Dean Evason talked about this earlier this morning, limiting the turnovers. Definitely was a focus today in their team meetings. And puck management, yes, it's always important, but especially going up against Edmonton and in the key areas of the ice, offensive blue line, defensive blue line, area in front of your own net. You have to limit the turnovers and manage the puck wisely.
Thanks again to Steve Mears bringing us the Recipe for Success presented by Marzetti. Now time for our gambling lines brought to you by Fanatics Sportsbook. The Blue Jackets are underdogs to win outright on the money line at plus 195. To cover a 1.5 goal puck line, they're minus 115, and the over-under for tonight is set at 6.5 goals. A busy week continues for the Blue Jackets when they face off with the Islanders in their first divisional game of the season. After that, it's their first back-to-back of the year against the Winnipeg Jets and the Washington Capitals. Tonight, though, the Blue Jackets' focus is on taking down Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and the Edmonton Oilers. That'll do it for the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union. I'm Dylan Tyre saying enjoy the game.